Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to our channel. And today is normally Throwback Thursday, but we have a bit of news to talk about, and that is that Marvel is not going to appear at a panel at Comic-Con. And what exactly does this mean for them, and how could it help the DCU? So let's jump right into it. Okay, so normally Marvel is really big on going to Comic-Con so they could tell us about all the projects they have upcoming with all of the people that they've cast in the roles. And this time we're not getting that. Now, a lot of people have been saying that this is related to Jonathan Majors, but this is in fact not really related to the Jonathan Majors situation at all. Now, it does buy them a little bit of time because of what is really going on to decide what they're going to do with Jonathan Majors, but that is not the purpose of why they are not showing up. It's actually everything to do with the writer's strike. And then on top of that, at the same time that we are getting the Comic-Con event, there's going to be an actor's strike as well. And they can't take the chance that they won't have any actors to bring on because Marvel has grown accustomed to giving us the big name stars, bringing them out and showing us who is going to be playing what roles. And a lot of these people are big name stars that are household names, and it's gotten a lot of traction for them. So if they can't deliver on a big name star being there because that big name star is in the middle of an actor's strike, they can't have that panel be everything that they want it to be. And that's kind of what it boils down to. If it wasn't for the writer's strike and now the pending actor's strike, I'm pretty sure Marvel would be business as usual about going to Comic-Con. Now, that's not to say they're not going to do their own event, because they do have their own events that they do. The Disney Day One is a big one, if nothing else. So they can definitely do that and have their own little private event and announce these things as they need to. So I don't think that them not coming is that much of a big deal. It is in terms of it being about the writers and actors strike, because that is going to impact all of Hollywood a lot sooner than we think. All right, so not all is lost, because DC still plans on going. DCU still plans on going. And you might be asking, how can they go if Marvel's having the writer strike problem and the actor problem? And that is because James Gunn happens to be the head of the studio and wouldn't be going as a writer. And in terms of any actors that they would bring in, no one said that they have to bring in actors, because DC is kind of just starting fresh again, the DCU. So they have an opportunity here to not bring these stars in if they don't need to, if they can't. And that's not a bad thing for them, because it's going to leave them a lot of room to be able to play with the concept of making the event as exciting and profitable for them as they can. Now, you might be asking, what about the people that they have that are coming back? Like, it's been rumored that Jason Momoa will be back in some capacity, and Gal Gadot is probably coming back as Wonder Woman, at least as far as we know right now. Then there is the talk of who is going to be the new Batman. Is it going to be an older Batman? Is it going to be a younger Batman? You know, in other words, is it going to be Michael Keaton? That's the big question that people have. And the answer to that is probably not. But that's besides the point, because what is actually going on here is that they're going to have an opportunity to get one up on Marvel. By going to this event, DC is going to be able, for the first time, to be ahead of the game. Because you might remember when DCEU started, and the Snyderverse started, they were already way behind Marvel in terms of getting these superhero movies out and making people excited to see them. Now, they have an opportunity here to catch up because Marvel has had to slow down with the writers' strike and all of that. They have had to slow down. So now it's not about who's getting a movie out first, because honestly, the Blue Beetle's going to be the first one that is the superheroes of the new DCU. However, that doesn't mean we don't see other actors returning. That doesn't mean anything like that. Just the DCU is going to be very focused in terms of how they do things, much the way the MCU started out all the way back in the day with the Iron Man movie. So you see what they're doing there is they finally have an opportunity to catch up. Now, in terms of the DC movies not being profitable, people are saying that the new ones aren't going to be profitable because the old ones aren't profitable. Then I've also heard talk that people aren't going to see The Flash and they aren't going to see all of these movies because why bother to go see them if they're not going to amount to anything anyway? Well, that's kind of the point. They're not going to amount to anything, but they are part of a multiverse that is being set up. And these stars could potentially return down the line, if not now. And that's what I like about what they're doing. They're going from what they can. And by doing this and giving us something new and being at this Comic-Con event, it's going to be really interesting to see what they lay out and what they tell us. Because with Marvel not going, this is their shot. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you concerned that Marvel isn't going? And are you excited that DC is going? Alright, so don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment box below. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can be a part of the conversation as well. Then, make sure you're hitting that like button. It's free, it helps the channel, and we appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers, and you don't want to disappoint Miko, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell while you're down there so you don't miss a single video we do. Then friends, at the end of the day, yes, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.